Hi everyone, we are back with Andor Season 2. This is YouTube's poll winner for what is going to replace The Last of Us. Either way, everything on the poll is still going to be done. Battlestar is up on Patreon as well, and the gameplay will be done. But I'm hearing great things. I knew that Andor was great going into it, first of all, because of Rogue One. Even though I know the outcome, I'm still enjoying the background information of what's happening between. So we're gonna jump into it. The full-length reaction is gonna be available on Patreon. You can check it out there. We have other exclusive TV and movie reactions there as well. But without further ado, let's hit play. I was hoping for a previously on. You do something sus? Ah, you did do something sus.
Nia.
Yes.
It me!
The password tonight is Kafrine.
Kafrine, are we safe here?
You're a new test pilot. Now everything changes. My hand's shaking.
But you're still going through with it.
Hey! There you are. He couldn't sleep. We were just talking.
Makes it worth it. This, being here at the moment you step into the circle.
Hmm.
The Empire cannot win unless you're doing what you can to stop them. You've become more than your fear.
Thank you.
Andor, who are you?
I need a 12-minute head start.
I'll see you along the road.
Wait, was she crying a second ago? We get it in time? Is it a trap? Or is it just new tech you don't know how to use? Ooh! Do you? I don't think that's... Your blood pressure. Oh no! Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord. That poor girl risked it all and man, if only they had like a YouTube tutorial on how to fly it that he could have watched beforehand. Dang. Oh my god. Person probably just clocked in for his job, had his family at home.
No.
Oh. Wow. Okay, yeah, look in the mirror. Okay, I don't know you. But you don't look like someone we want to know.
Listen. Shh. Listen.
Hey, Bix, right here. Look at me.
Aww.
Go back to bed. She'll be fine.
Hmm.
Took a wedding to get her out of the house.
Favorite reprobate, how are you?
Are you?
Every season.
How effortlessly you lie.
Governor Cloven has a new ship.
What's all this?
More parking problems.
He's your friend, darling. You and us can sort it out.
I think the bar.
Have you seen who's here?
No, what is causing you to worry?
Senator Beaver. So good to see you. Hey.
How's the bride to be?
Bride to be, that's right.
Mon,
Come on, I was...
How does she feel about it, the daughter?
Afraid I'm a bit of a blur right now. Quite the production.
Just... I'll find you later.
Oh, something to look forward to.
I don't know, I feel like we should... No, but maybe it's better not to.
Luthen.
Oh dear, you found me. Away! Away, no chatting, Luther.
What's he doing here? Apparently it's a secret.
Yeah, you figure it out.
Thirsty?
What?
You better pull it together.
You just be normal.
Ah,
That's because her mother doesn't like me coming around.
Hello, Bila.
cool.
You've been out here so long, I brought water.
Well, that doesn't look like here, so never mind.
Porco!
We're toolies.
There's all kinds of people here.
With shares and visas.
Doesn't seem to be stopping Tully and Brasso.
Please.
Hello, Bila.
Cool.
Hi.
What is it?
I'm not sure.
It's Imperial.
Did they already figure out he'll be here? Well, that doesn't look like here, so never mind.
Porco! You can stop right there. 15 blasters pointed at you right now.
Don't tell him that! The number? The actual
Are
number?
you kidding? Not an Imperial pilot!
Toss the blaster and get on the ground!
No notes, no record. Nobody puts this in their calendar. Your colleagues, superior, they're not cleared for the project. Any security violation will be brought to the Emperor's personal attention.
The music.
Chances are, if you've heard that sound before, sure thing, no matter where you are in the galaxy, till dusk, never stopping to feed or sleep. Housed in Webberies across the planet will
Webberies.
be processed just this season alone. Single processing and delivery system.
Where's Porco?
Shut up!
Wait, so were there actually 15?
Let me know when you're done.
I'm here to meet a friend. Maybe I'll get an answer. That's a stolen ship. Where is he?
Your friend was not friendly. Big mistake.
He's lying anyway.
Oh, Mika-chan.
Aware of the difficulties we've had of energy independence, groveling for Senate funding. And it turns out spiders are not the most unique thing in Gorman. There's a mineral underground. Now, we've promised delivery in 3 years, dependent on some version of Gorman calcite. Now, should we fail, we will have to control Gorman to silence any resistance. You've been selected to help.
How are you seeing this?
Not be that difficult.
Where's the power coming from?
I wouldn't touch that.
Do the math. We don't all fit.
Is there anything to eat in there?
No!
It would present stark challenges. It's gouge mining.
800,000 Gormans.
All of which will require preparation.
I'm trying to figure out how this will work if it's a commercial commodity that...
She's not saying that. I don't hear you. If he doesn't, we'll kill him.
That's your plan?
How do you know how long we've been here?
You were not here 3 days ago when I left.
Trips. And who goes first? There it is.
The lack of trust.
Your brother.
We're stealing an Imperial test ship.
For who?
To gloss over any difficulty is not a decision to be taken lightly.
Yeah, like the public is not gonna take that well.
G. Shambo, Nisus Osar.
Thank you, Director. How hard would it have been to please allow the...
It didn't seem as if the Gore were doing what they always do.
So you're like the marketing specialists?
Expect to really have to die to protect Gorman pride?
We shaped it, we decided when it was over. Planted in the right markets, in the right...
Smear campaign?
The spiders. That's an image we can build on. Aggressive, unpleasant, keeping to themselves. The Gorman personality seems so in tune with these creatures. The overcharging, mocking Imperial protocols, laughing at us.
Okay, we get the idea.
Why not have a plague? Or stage some natural disaster?
We've actually gamed that out.
The drilling's easy. We can be up and running in a matter of weeks. It's the administration and security.
We don't have a large presence on Gorman at the moment.
We're building a new armory in Palmo.
Excuse me?
You're awfully quiet, aren't you?
I like to know what I'm talking about.
Now, some people might not have recovered from an incident like Phoenix. You're not inspired by the anti-Gorman whispering campaign.
Still forming an opinion.
You think you're hard to read. Now, you have a plan already. I want your assessment.
Propaganda will only get you so far. You need a radical insurgency you can count on. You need Gorman rebels you can depend on to do the wrong thing.
The wrong thing or the right thing? If the wrong thing is the right thing.
Google was waiting.
He'll be back soon.
The monitor's on. Hope for the best.
They came last week.
Well, I wish him luck.
Well, it's a proud tradition in our family.
Oh, is that him?
Full service.
And where are you stationed?
And how do you feel about it?
Where's everyone going?
I like her.
There's 2 more days to go, I'm sure.
You've been avoiding me.
Can't be serious.
I'm overly sensitive.
Huh.
It's been a rough few days.
Is everything all right?
I've had some business go sour. Things have gone to a head. I'm hoping to stay the weekend, but we'll see.
Is Marnie joining you?
We're living apart at the moment.
Things are really going sour.
So much for the gossiping biddies of Chandrilla. It's a recent development, and it's not what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping we could discuss the Foundation.
Is there a problem?
There you are. They've had their first fight.
Oh dear. You'll have to excuse me.
Of course.
Alida. Darling. He's a child. He won't hold my hand.
Aww. So you're actually into doing this.
I'm sorry. So terribly sorry.
About is a mutiny.
It's not a mutant. Come on,
Took off the wall.
You're not even good at that.
Okay. That was so intense. So quick outro for this episode 1. I was really hoping for a previously on so that they can wrap up season 1 and remind me of the things that I needed to remember. They said, no, you do your own homework. So yeah, it looks like we have Cassius with Luthen working together, right? He was supposed to deliver a ship to this point. Other guy's supposed to take it from there. I'm pretty sure Cassius was telling the truth when he said we're working for the same rebellion. Because, I mean, who else would they be, right? Whether she was actually a client, I don't know. Like, because, you know, he's really good at getting out of situations. So I don't know if he was actually telling the truth or not in that moment. I think the truth is that, yes, they are technically working for the same rebellion in either way. Maybe he just knows of her. The question is actually, is she dead or alive? Because we don't know the story. It's so chaotic when you don't have a leader. We can see that coupled with hunger and the unsureness going around builds for this chaos and ultimately the end result with this episode. We have that. We have Mon. We're starting off with the wedding already. I couldn't tell how the two felt about it, you know? I remember the daughter being very pro, is it Empire or the Imperial, whatever, like her dad, like they're all about that life. And so I can see how she would be very like patriotic. She knows this is my duty. This is this is my culture. This is what I would do. However, she is very like strong-willed. And so I wasn't sure if she, especially because of how her relationship with the mom is very strained. I didn't know if she would be against it, like, because talk is talk, man. Maybe she's saying like she's about her culture and whatever, but when it came down to it, who knows if she would have actually held some sort of like remorse or any feelings, I can't put the word, against her mom for putting her in this situation. Obviously her mom feels terrible about it, but she was kind of cornered into it, and the choice came of, will you put your own family's well-being above the need of the revolution? And she picked the latter, I guess. So it seems like the guy does not want to do it for whatever reason he's entitled to. And her friend who was helping her out with the foundation thing, he's also having some sort of issues and whatever. So there's that going on in the background. Obviously Cassius not making it to that point in the background. His old friends who are now in need of visas, that's also going on with a scan or audit or census, whatever that's going on. While they're waiting for him, that's also an issue. And then now we have this new planet, which I was also trying to get the read on. That initial film that they were shown, the way they're showing it, it's one thing if you're trying to take control of and destabilize like a third world country that no one has ever heard of, no one cares about. I'm not saying morally, okay? I'm just saying in the eye of the public. But it's another when you're taking a place that has been branded to be very luxurious, very, and now you want to, like take all their resources and to the point where the whole planet's going to be unstable and uninhabitable. So I was looking at that like, oh, this is going to be a bit tricky for them to do. How are they going to pull this off? Because, unfortunately, in the world, in the society, the world that we live in, certain people's tears seem to make more of an outrage than others, which is just unfortunately the truth. So I'm like, how are they going to pull this off? But of course, the same two that made that image for them are now looking for ways to tear it down and turn that into a way that we would encourage whatever they're about to be doing. And while they were giving that whole speech, I was looking at that lady with the bun, Deidre, to see how she felt about it, because like we know she's very calculated, very logical, and obviously she is. I don't think she's like sympathetic to the rebellion or any of their causes. Like she's doing her job, whatever. But she seemed to, like he said, you're wearing it on your face. She seemed to be hesitant. And so I'm wondering, like, is she finding it morally questionable to do or what? And it seems like, well, at least from that discussion, that she doesn't believe that alone is enough to get their targeted results. We also need to physically be able to pinpoint a specific group who are taking certain actions that will be deemed as a threat to us, right? So, like, very interesting. Like, when I was watching it, I was thinking of, like, in 12 Angry Men, how we had that one guy who is, like, pure logic, where none of that emotional talk mattered. Like, he was just pure logic and deciding based on that. She kind of reminds me of that in a way, where I don't think, like, those tears, I don't think any of that is going to necessarily be it. But I wonder if at some point in the show, if once she sees all the facts, she will, or if she won't. I don't know. It's really hard to say, because I don't think she's like greedy or anything. I don't think she, like, I don't know. Does she seek power? Like, what? Like some of these other slime balls who are in charge, who I think they're okay with oppressing. I think they're greedy, or, but there has to be others who maybe, yes, they're bureaucratic, blah, 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 but they're not evil is a way to overly simplify this, but like they're not Like, they're doing their job. They think since they're not breaking the law, they're doing the right thing. Like, they're not going to have a rebellion when they're following the rules. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I wonder if at any point they will change their views, if people like that may change their views given the right condition or what. But yeah, she's still there. I'm sure the other guy who's like a crazy fanboy is going to be brought up as well in this. And curious to see, yeah, what direction we go from here. But already seeing, like with the visa situation and whatnot, you know. But anywho, I'm going to keep this one brief again because I'm not sure how we're going to be dropping it on YouTube, but we're going to jump into the next episode. Full-length reaction is going to be available on Patreon. You can check it out there. Come and chat up with us over on Discord. I hope y'all are staying safe. I'll catch you in the next one.